What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the grilled cheese series here on Bones and Brews Barbecue. So, starting to enter summertime and it's getting warmer out, and with these warmer temperatures, it's almost like my algorithms on social media have really remembered that 3 years ago, my family and I were sitting in Greece. So today we're gonna make a grilled cheese somewhat inspired by that experience. Let me show you how we're gonna make this Mediterranean style grilled cheese. So before we head over to the Blackstone, let's talk ingredients today. So we're going to use some sourdough bread. I shredded up some mozzarella cheese instead of buying that pre-shredded stuff. Got a jar of roasted red peppers. Took a piece of red pepper and chopped up as well. We're going to use some sliced black olives in here today, some feta cheese, and a little bit of dill that I chopped up as well. So let's take these ingredients and head on over to the Blackstone. All right, folks, you know how I like to do things. I like to do a little toast on the inside of that bread. Let's get a little butter going here. Melt it on the Blackstone. And I'm gonna grab myself 2 slices of that sourdough bread. And we're gonna let this begin to toast on the inside. And then we'll take it off and build our Mediterranean grilled cheese. Okay, so that bread has a nice little toast there. So let's go ahead, get it over here to off the griddle for just a moment. That toasted side up. And then we're gonna begin to build our grilled cheeses here. All right, so for these grilled cheeses, I'm gonna start with a little bit of that mozzarella on both sides here. All right, and I'm gonna take some of that feta. Do the same on both sides. I love the taste of fresh feta. I don't know about you guys. Always delicious. All right, then we'll come back, hit it with some of those roasted red peppers. We'll just do this on one side to make it easier for ourselves. And then just a few of those black olives. See, I'm just pulling them right from the can here, so we'll go ahead and make sure those are drained out. Get those going as well. This is gonna be absolutely delicious, my friends. You guys are gonna love this one. My dog is gonna love all those extra olives that are hitting the ground as well. All right, then I'm gonna take some of that fresh dill right down the middle. And then we're gonna come back, take a little more butter, just on the inside of that griddle here. Make sure I turn these down. I don't need them super hot right now. Get some more butter melted in here. Off on the griddle side. All right. And we'll go ahead and grab each side of that sandwich to begin with. Let it begin to toast. As it begins to toast here, I'm going to go ahead and smother it just a little bit as well with that dome. We'll come back here probably about 45 seconds. All right, friends, hopefully we have not burned the bottom of that bread. But we're gonna go ahead and flip it over here. Oh yeah, that's okay, a little bit of that feta falling out. That's all right. We'll get that cooking on one side here, brown a little bit more, and then we'll flip it over again. Let's go ahead and flip it over here. Oh, look at that toast. Perfection, friends, perfection. We'll give it another moment, and then we're gonna give it a taste test. Okay, friends, we're heading to the cutting board. And there she is, my friends. Our Mediterranean grilled cheese. Get those burners turned off over here, off that Blackstone. Get that turned around for you there. Let's go ahead and slice it open nice and hot. See what we're looking like here today. Oh yeah, mozzarella, that feta, those roasted red peppers. Whew. Let's give it a taste test. Once again, friends, there it is. Mediterranean inspired grilled cheese. Now, this recipe is one that I'm using kind of my version of one I saw on delish.com. So I'll actually put a link to that one as well in the description of this one, so you can kind of see what we did here with this as well today. That's also a great one that they call the Greek grilled cheese. All right, so let's give it a taste test. Now, I don't know about you guys, can you smell that feta? Oh my gosh, so good, so good. All right, moment of truth. Oh, wow. This takes me back to 3 years ago, hanging out on this little island called Hydra. No cars, just little Vespas, pedestrians coming off the coast there, Greece. Absolutely refreshing, makes me want to jump in the water, to be honest. I'm gonna keep enjoying this. Hope you guys enjoy this recipe at home as well, on your Blackstone griddle, or to some of my friends, maybe some other type of griddle. You know who I'm talking to. All right, we'll see you guys again on Bones and Brews.